Hi everybody, how you doing today? Time for another 5-minute tutorial on tips and tricks in PowerDirector. I have version 15, but this should work in other editing software such as Sony, Adobe, etc. Welcome to part 2 of my folder structure and media management tutorial. Here I'll be focusing on the video comment files and my stock photo folders. Here in the video common files folder, I keep all the little segments of my intro, outro, music. I have texts, I have timers, I have arrows, and I'll go through these in a little bit more detail here. Starting with the intro folder, in here is where I store everything for my title opening card. I have a couple of leftover program files from the Microsoft Movie Maker days. And here's the PowerDirector 15 program files. My YouTube channel, of course, is Studio David. In here, I have gone through and made all kinds of different effect opening title pages. There we go. You can see that I have them named as to the effect and the movement that each one is representing. Backing out of this, these right here are segments of multiple layers of cards and title pages and music credits that I have created that I've kind of layered on top of each other, so each one of these is a different layer. We'll back out of here now. The movies folder is where all of those program files have been rendered as a mini movie. Back to my opening title card, here are all of those movies that I have created. Every video that I upload has a different opening title card, just like to keep things fresh and interesting. Backing up one more time, a lot of this other stuff are the little mini movies of the program files that I mentioned earlier that has the layers. Everything here is a layer stacked on top of each other for a final rendered movie. Back to the main video common files folder in the outro, essentially the same thing. I have program files here stored of stuff that I use that I've made a mini movie on that goes on every YouTube video. My end title card, and the final rendered movie. Here in the music credits folder, same thing. Project files, I have these listed by artist, and then the movies. These right here are old school Microsoft Movie Maker with a cinematic burst, and then I've started to rotate some of these over into a different effect and text out of PowerDirector 15. Director Zone is where I've downloaded some templates and other particles and transitions. Texts. I have various program files stored here that have various text fonts and such that I can go to, create a text, and then make a mini movie out of that. Then using the chroma key, I can erase the black or the green or whatever the background is, and then have that text float over the video or the picture of the project that I'm working on. This saves me from having to create a text each and every time, and like here on the custom text with the color board, I can just bring this up, put in my custom text, make a mini movie, get rid of the blue, it'll float over the screen shot that I'm showing on my project. I have gotten away from this just a little bit as I found out how to save various configurations and customizations in the title menu of PowerDirector. I have clock timer movies that I've rendered for my video and photography time lapse. Here I have arrows in which to point out something in a video clip or a movie. These I can rotate any direction and place them wherever I want in the PIP designer. Okay, moving on to stock photo. Same basic setup as in the videos. I've got everything broke down into specific subfolders. Here I've got my GoPro cameras and my phone. I have my motorhome in my Expedition, my dash cameras, some technical difficulty cards, my tripods. When I find a picture I think that I may want to use again, I just store it in here. I've got some brick walls to use as some backgrounds and some wood walls. As you can see, I like to keep things organized so I can get to them when I need them and I know they're there when I want them. In my music library, I have a folder here of YouTube music that I have downloaded. Here I have this broke down by artist. There's the MP3s right here. And then I have a notepad here with the proper attribution license notices that I can copy and paste into the notepad that I'll then copy and paste up into the YouTube description. Well, that pretty much wraps it up on folder structure and media management. The next one will be into my folder structure a lot deeper on how I create, maintain, and use my templates when I'm making a project. That wraps it up for this tutorial. Hope you guys can take some of this information and use it to your benefit. Thank you very much.